It's 2 a.m. and you're staring at the ceiling, wide awake because of some loud noise. You don't know if your alarm will go off or not, and you have to be up in less than 4 hours. Your sleep schedule is going haywire, and you just can't seem to get it under control. If you can relate to this, you're in serious trouble. So to help you out, here are 10 steps that will change your sleep schedule and your life. Let's begin. Step 1. Avoid blue light 2 hours before bed. So here's the thing. Our bodies are programmed to follow the rise and fall of the sun. When it's dark, our brain signals our body to release melatonin, a hormone that makes us feel sleepy. But when we're exposed to blue light from screens late at night, it suppresses melatonin production and makes it harder to fall asleep. For example, in one study, researchers found that students who read on an iPad for 4 hours before bed took longer to fall asleep than those who read paper books. That about explains the point we're trying to make here. But we also understand that getting rid of the screen is impossible in today's times. So if you need your phone as an alarm clock, put it on airplane mode so you can't be tempted by notifications or scrolling through Instagram just before bedtime. Step 2. Establish consistent sleeping habits. Now, this is a no-brainer. You have to be consistent with your sleeping habits. That means going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Why? Because doing so can help signal your body that it's time to cool down for the night. And don't forget about what's happening in your bedroom. Make sure that your room is as dark as possible by wearing an eye mask or covering any lights coming from outside. It would also help if you sleep on a comfortable mattress, something soft and not too firm, and sleep naked, or at least wear silk pajamas. The thing to focus on here is, though, the consistency in following all of this. It doesn't have to be a one-week thing. Remember the 21-day rule. It takes 21 days for anything to become a habit. So just try being consistent for 21 days and you'll be good to go. Step 3. Eat early. Now here's something for the latter end of your sleep schedule, because what we're trying to fix is the sleep cycle. In order to be able to sleep at an appropriate time, waking up with adequate sleep is important too. And if you want to wake up feeling refreshed, you need to give your body time to digest before hitting the hay. That means no late-night meals or snacks. Eating earlier in the evening will help your body have an easier time digesting, so you can wake up feeling energized instead of sluggish. We recommend a light meal around 6 or 7 p.m. so that your food gets digested even before you sleep. If you're able to inculcate this into your lifestyle, you'll see results faster and better. And that's our word to you. Step 4. Stop drinking caffeine 6 hours before bedtime. Caffeine is a stimulant and it can stay in your system for up to 6 hours. That means that if you drink coffee at 4 p.m., you may still have caffeine in your system at 10 p.m. when you're trying to go to bed. And if you don't already know, caffeine can make it harder to fall asleep and can also cause you to wake up during the night. Plus, we all know how easy it is to have one too many coffees before noon on a Monday and then try to get to sleep at 11 p.m. instead of our usual time of 8 or 9. Avoid this by completely eliminating caffeine from your diet before 6 p.m. By doing so, you will give yourself ample time to cleanse your body of any lingering effects. For those who are heavy coffee drinkers or any other caffeinated beverages, this might seem like an impossible task, but trust me, we've all been there. Once you eliminate caffeine altogether from your diet, you will feel much more refreshed after your long days and eventually grew accustomed to going without the beverage altogether. Start working on it today. Step 5. No naps, or very short ones, during the day. A lot of people think that napping will help them feel more rested, when in reality, it can do the opposite. Naps can interfere with your regular sleep schedule and make it harder to fall asleep at night. They can also leave you feeling more tired than before you nap, so it's best to save naps for nighttime if you need one. Now, we want to be clear here. By no naps, we don't mean to eliminate power naps too. A 5 to 10 minute nap is alright, but the issue is that majority of us don't have that control that is required to wake up after the 10-minute time period. But if you do have this control and find yourself waking up within 20 minutes at max, knock yourselves out. See if it impacts your sleep at nighttime and find out what works for you and what doesn't. Step 6. Exercise regularly. You might be thinking, I'm too tired to exercise, but trust us, it's worth it. Exercise has been shown to improve sleep quality, so try to get at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise every day. If you can't fit in a full workout, even a 10-minute walk can help. Or do some light exercises before bed like yoga or stretching, which will not only relax your body but also prepare your mind for bedtime. Doing this about an hour before you want to fall asleep will give your muscles time to cool down and release any tension that may have built up during the day. Some people find guided meditation or gentle reading helps them unwind before they go to bed. So we've given you a lot of options now. Try and see what works best for you. Step 7. Hydrate yourself properly. In order to function properly, your body needs water. Drink plenty of fluids during the day, but cut yourself off a few hours before bedtime so you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night to use the restroom. Keep a glass of water by your bedside and drink it when you're thirsty. Make sure you're also getting enough electrolytes from foods like bananas, potatoes, avocados, and leafy greens because they help balance your hydration levels. You can even add sea salt to your water for extra electrolytes, but be careful not to overdo it. If you still need a boost after all this, try adding some fresh lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, as this will aid with digestion and give you a refreshing morning start off. Step 8. Consider ashwagandha. Don't get scared by this weird-sounding name. Ashwagandha is an Indian herb that has been used for centuries to help with anxiety and stress. And according to a 2012 study, ashwagandha can also help improve sleep quality. So if you're struggling to get enough shut-eye, try taking ashwagandha before bed. It is important to consult your doctor before starting, as they can best guide you on the recommended dosage as per your body. Also, there are several different supplements available on the market, so just make sure to read the label before taking it. Step 9. Meditate before bedtime. You want to avoid anything that will get your heart rate up and make it harder for you to fall asleep. That's why it's important to do something calming before bed, like meditating. Even experts recommend it. Meditation can help clear your mind and allow you to focus on the present moment, says Dr. Robert S. Roseberg, sleep expert and author of The Doctor's Guide to Sleep Solutions for Stress and Anxiety. It's also a great way to take a few minutes to yourself so you're not thinking about all the things that are stressing you out. And because meditation has been shown to improve your mood, lower anxiety levels, and lower blood pressure, all three of which can cause sleeplessness, chances are high it'll help with insomnia too. Step 10. Keep track of your progress in a journal. It can be really helpful to keep track of your progress in a journal. That way you can see how far you've come and what still needs work. Plus, it'll be a great motivator to keep going when you're feeling down about the process. Try starting with something small like sleeping for 10 minutes more each night or setting your alarm an hour earlier. You might not notice improvements right away, but don't give up. Just think about how much better you'll feel once you start getting the sleep you need. And with this, we come to an end for this video. We want you to remember one thing. You'll only get to the goal if you start. So start your efforts today, and you'll see your sleep schedule improve before you know it. If you believe that you learned something of value here, we'd appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel so you stay updated of our future content. We'll see you next time. Until then, sleep tight.